Well, most top-flight chess players are guys. In fact, 9 out of 10 are male. But girls can be strong chess players, too. Our next guest is here just to prove that fact.
Yeah, we have Anjana Mervali. She's a high school senior. She's also the founder of All Girls Chess Camps in Milwaukee and an award-winning champ herself. We also have John Veach. He's a senior, started playing in tournaments 8 years ago, and he is now a national master of chess.
But not a girl.
But not a girl. No, get this. He's going to play this entire game with his back to the chessboard. In fact, he's like visually
impaired.
Remembered.
He's visually impaired. He cannot see
He can't
the
see the board, but it's amazing that he can remember every move, all by memory. We also have Bob Patterson-Sumwalt here with the Wisconsin Scholastic Chess Federation. Great to have all of you.
Thanks for being
Good
here.
morning. Thank
Super
you.
exciting. So just tell us, how are they playing with his back to the game? Explain what we're looking at.
Well, they're using chess language. You know, chess language is universal all over the world. They name the pieces that they're going to move and the coordinates. And so when Angela makes a move, she says it out loud, and John
Go ahead and make a move.
Yeah, I'll make my next move.
Pictures
I'm
in
moving
his mind.
rook to d1.
Okay, so you say it just like that,
Yep.
and that's enough conversation for him.
Yep.
Yep.
to D1.
Yep.
Now he's going to tell you what his move will be, and you'll
And
do
I
it
make
for
it for him. Yep.
Okay. Do you ever cheat at chess?
No, never.
She doesn't have to, right?
She's insulted that I didn't even ask. Okay, Johnny, you ready for your next move?
Queen to b7.
Queen to B. Whoa.
Because
okay.
I don't know how to play. Had you already made some moves? Is that
Yeah.
why they were moved
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd already
been
kind of
playing.
played a few moves
They're
there.
about 25 moves into the game.
Okay.
I think chess is such a complicated game to learn. The rules of which pieces can go forward and backward and side and whatever.
I have no clue.
It takes a long time, I feel like, to pick up this game. Would you agree?
Well, it is a journey, but kids learn it quickly. You know, they learn how all the pieces move, and it's so engaging for kids. That's why it's such a great game, is that there's an inherent joy in playing, and the best part about it is it teaches them so much. You know, like they're using chess language, like knight f3 means the F row, the F column, the third row. That's coordinate geometry. They teach coordinate geometry as one of the state standards in 4th grade. So we teach this to 2nd and 3rd graders, and they already know this math skill by the time they get to 4th grade.
Are you going to make your next move?
Yeah, make your next move, Angela.
Almost.
Okay.
Not
Well,
quite
you
yet.
can think about it for a little bit.
Some games take 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or 6
wow.
hours, yeah.
Well, and what's interesting, John, you had said that some people who play, you know, with their back or they're blindfolded, there's people who can play multiple games at once.
Yeah, I'm not able to do that, but the world record holder has played 64 games at once, believe it or
64
not.
games without looking at any of them.
Without looking at any of them.
And he's remembering 64 boards?
Uh-huh.
That just is, I just don't, I can't even.
It's called chunking. The chunking. They just come to each little door in their mind is a different game, and they just remember it.
I always say I just don't have enough room in my brain because there's so much stuff already there.
So much knowledge.
So much knowledge there. There's not room for that much more.
Angela, why start an all-girls chess club? I know you're thinking about your next move, and you
Yeah.
can say it whenever you have it. But
Okay.
why start an all-girls chess club? Why was that important for you?
Well, for me, my story actually began about 5 or 6 years ago when I came to my first chess tournament. And as you know, chess is a male-dominated sport, and I was the only girl. At the tournament, I was like, okay, this is a little intimidating, but I can do this. So I sat down, and then my opponent, a boy, turned to his friend and was like, oh, I'm playing a girl. I'll be done in 5 minutes.
Stop.
And then that just got me going. I was like, okay, I may be a bad chess player, but just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I'm any worse than you are. So I was like, okay, I can beat him. He's already got me going. And then I lost in the first 5 minutes, and that was probably the most humiliating thing of my life. And I said, I don't want to do this, but there's also a reason why girls don't play chess. If they're treated like this, if they get that kind of a welcome, I mean, why would you play chess? But then I don't know, something within me told me, okay, I should keep going with this. So I studied chess pretty extensively for 2 years. And I came back, and I was the Wisconsin all-girls chess champion.
High five, girlfriend.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
That's a happy ending. All right,
Yeah.
let's talk
I
a
hope
little
you
bit.
came back and beat him in 5 minutes.
No, you won't believe like the level of respect you get now that, okay, look at, watch out, she's that girl
Yeah.
who came to play. So I've had that going for 2 years, and I decided to start all-girls chess camps to, show girls, you can be in a supportive environment, and why not? We can all be queens of the chessboard and come back and be the guys.
I love that.
Your game is fascinating, the game you're playing right now. I want to give information because the next all-girls chess camp is coming up December 20th to 21st, those 2 days. You can go to Wisconsin Scholastic chess.org to get more information because there are basically
Bishop
camps going
D4.
on almost every weekend, right?
Well, we have tournaments every weekend.
Yeah.
We someplace in the Metro Milwaukee area, kids can go and participate in one of our tournaments.
It doesn't cost much either, and I know that you do these tournaments for beginners all the way through people like this who can
Right.
play with their
Or
back
masters.
to a chessboard, like masters. Okay, she just made her move. We ran out of time, but do you know your move already, John?
Pawn to A5.
I love the people
Was
at
that-
home who are probably like, ooh, yes, or oh, no.
Was that a good move on his part?
This
Yes.
is going to be a long game, but probably.
I love it. Thank you guys so
much for being here.
Super
Thank
cool
you.
to have
Yeah.
you. Thank you.